Good morning, friends. Where you going, buddy? Well, Auntie and Buddy are going in the woods. I don't know why. So a couple nights ago, I got up to use the potty, and I heard this noise. And you see, whoops, let me fix this for you. My little sidewalk and the bank that goes up. Young Mama was down here. I heard the deck sound and the metal sound, and she was trying to feast on my plants. First time that's ever happened. I promptly yelled at her. They go after these a lot. I did trim these out with all the dead stuff just to try to give the leftover tomatoes hope to grow or to color. I cut off all the flowers and everything. I had to leave those leaves up because that's the only leaves on the plant to ripen those tomatoes. But they won't make it long. Those are my, guess at me because they were out of the compost pile. My peppers, they're still trying. But this is going to be my end of season video. May not be my last video. I have discovered that my cucumbers taste good no matter what shape they are, but that I cannot seem to grow a normal shaped cucumber. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. They yeah, not happening. But you see, it's 11:30, like I said, 11:35, and this is all the sun I have on my deck. Now, I don't know what's going to happen. Well, that little bit of shade right there is from my umbrella. I don't know what's going to happen for next year's garden if we don't replace this deck, because John says there's 3 anyway, it's in bad shape. I'll get it. It'll come to me. My beans, I did harvest some, and there's still more. And I'm waiting just a couple more days. But they're flowering, and I think that has to do with taking the shade cloth off when it stopped being 90 degrees out, or even 85. But look at these. Here's what I've learned. Tomato plants put off the gas that causes the ripening between certain temperatures. So normally in the 90s, they're not putting off this gas to ripen tomatoes, but it's been in the low 80s and upper 70s lately. And I've discovered, just grow something. It doesn't matter. Don't have super high expectations, because you never know what's going to grow, how it's going to grow, and when it's going to grow. But it's going to grow. That's the main thing. Grow some good stuff for your family. Grow some good stuff for yourself. It may not be a whole food forest. Sorry, David the Good. I don't have room for a food forest. And here's why. You saw my deer. I don't know why they were panting and running around like that. But my other volunteer plants, they've demolished them. And that's because I don't have a fence there. But you see, you saw my sidewalk, right? Almost noon. That's all the sun I have over here. Now, the tomatoes like this. They like not getting scorched. The beans like not getting scorched. The pepper plants apparently like not getting scorched. Look at my Cubanelles. They're finally getting there. I didn't think I was going to have any. My friend Sheila will be excited. My little super chilies that I love. All the serranos haven't started. They're not turning. I've only had one serrano turn. Or two. I harvested some rosemary last night. Oh, and you can say it. Deb, you never planted that darn kale. I was running a fever last weekend. I was not feeling well. And this weekend, well, I might have some time today, but I don't know. Catnip's doing good. Basil's yummy. I just love basil. Lemon balm in my salad. Rosemary in my salad. Basil. My oregano's non-existent. Just grow something. Just because you can. Look, I've got a 10 by 12 deck. If I can do it, you can do it. Alright, so I have 10 by 12 plus a little 2.5 by 5 space. I mean, come on. You see all this shade? The squirrels are not happy because I brought food out and didn't feed them yet. But I need to water. Because even though we got drenched a few miles down the road at the food pantry Tuesday, I don't think we got much water here. I don't think we got much rain. And we needed it. So I speak a blessing over y'all. I've just learned to roll with it. You never know what's going to happen, so just go and do. Have a very blessed and abundantly blessed day. Abundantly.